Well, we live in a screen-dominated world with most Americans spending 7 to 9 hours a day staring at a device. The results, digital eye strain is now an epidemic, causing blurred vision, headaches, and even fueling a surge in nearsightedness, especially in children. Joining us today is integrative neuro-ophthalmologist Dr. Rani, here to share 5 simple ways to protect your eyes and keep your vision sharp in the digital age. Welcome, Dr. Rani. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And so, first question, how much screen time is too much, and what's the real impact on our eyes?
You know, the truth is, in our modern world, we spend hours on a screen. You mentioned some studies have shown 7 to 9 hours. Other studies suggest 10 hours or even more for adults and about 6 hours for kids. Now, luckily, all of this screen time, it doesn't do any permanent damage to our eyes, but it can cause short-term side effects, what we call digital eye strain.
Okay, and so what are 5 simple ways to protect your eyes from digital overload that attendees will learn at the Eye Health Summit?
Yeah, so 5 simple things. Number 1 is to use the 20-20-20 rule. And what that means is every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look at something about 20 feet in the distance. That will help to relax your eye muscles. Strategy number 2 is to simply blink more. But normally we blink about 15 to 20 times a minute. However, when we're on screens, we only blink about 3 to 5 times a minute. And what ends up happening is that our eyes dry out. And simply by blinking more mindfully, more forcefully, we can get our eyes lubricated and reduce digital eye strain. The third thing is to simply reduce the light settings on your phone to reduce blue light. Many people think blue blocking glasses are necessary, but really there's no proof that they work. Instead, use the filters that are built into your phone, or you can also download filters from your app store. And then number 4 is simply get outside more. We know that being outdoors is always healthy for us to help with vitamin D production. But in terms of our eyes, there are studies to show that there can be decreased risks of myopia for children by simply spending 2 hours a day outdoors. So I recommend that both for kids and adults. And the last thing is nutrition. Have lots of green leafy vegetables in your diet, lots of omegas to keep your eyes healthy and strong. And you can learn all of this at the Eye Health Summit coming up in May. We're starting May 1st through May 7th. We're bringing together over 35 experts to talk about 35 topics. It's completely free. It's online, so anyone can join us.
That's amazing, and a lot of wonderful tips there. So is vision loss unavoidable, or can we take steps to prevent it?
It is not unavoidable. Yes, certain things can happen. For example, trouble reading up close, what we call presbyopia. Also, cataracts happen with age. It happens to just about everyone. But there are so many things we can do proactively to protect our vision and manage some of those issues. So there are lots of great solutions, and you can find out all about them during the summit, the Eye Health Summit.
Okay, that sounds very informative. And so what nutrients or foods support eye health and help prevent conditions like cataracts or macular degeneration? I know carrots is one that I've always heard were great for eye health. Are there others?
There are so many more, and many people think if I just eat enough carrots, I'll have perfect 20/20 vision. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So we need to have a diversity in our nutrients, and I said earlier, green leafy vegetables are great choices. Also, colorful peppers, for example, bell peppers. Most people choose green bell peppers, but actually orange and yellow ones are more nutrient-rich for our eyes. And citrus fruits, spices, corn, there's so many colorful foods that we can include to help support our eyes.
Wow, wonderful. And so last question for you. Why do we rarely hear about eye health compared to like heart health or brain health, which, you know, is often at the forefront?
You know, I wish it weren't true. I wish eye health were more of a priority. And many of us go see our medical doctor once a year. We get our labs done. We go to the dentist twice a year. We get our mammograms, colonoscopies. But people don't realize that we need to be proactive about our vision. We need to see our eye doctor once a year after the age of 40. And also, when you're in the doctor's chair, you don't really get that much time face-to-face with your doctor to really learn about what you need to do to keep your eyes healthy. And that's really also the mission of the Eye Health Summit, is to educate people and empower them for what they need to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This has been very informative, and everyone can join the Eye Summit to learn more about Dr. Rani and her eye health tips. Visit WDSU.com. We also have a link posted so you can register for her Eye Health Summit. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Rani. Lots of great tips there, and I look forward to joining your Eye Summit.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome.